Lightworkers Unite is a podcast and social show hosted by intuitive women, lightworkers, and most importantly, friends, Mayume Manjeet. Welcome to our podcast, Lightworkers Unite, where we believe there is a lightworker within all of us.
Whether you are a medium, an educator, or a nuclear medicine technologist, there is a lightworker within you, and we have work to do.
This is a safe and sacred place where lightworkers connect, grow, and learn.
And share our light with the world.
Welcome to Lightworkers Unite. We are in our studio and we're doing it different. What do you guys think? Doing it different, do you like it?
I mean, it took a long time.
You guys, it took so long.
It was hilarious.
All right, but cheers. We are here.
We're
doing
here.
it.
Lightworkers Unite.
Lightworkers Unite.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
And
we're on.
hi.
Welcome to Lightworkers Unite. This is our studio, our office, and we have a new look, kind of, sort of. We're trying something different, guys.
Yeah.
What do you think?
This is part of our show.
It is.
The Lightworkers Unite show. So we're kind of fucking around.
I mean,
we're gonna get it right.
Look at we're trying to like be cool with our,
There's a lot going on back here behind the scenes.
Idea.
People don't understand what happens with a podcast.
There's a lot of stuff going on, you guys. So we're just here to talk about good, fun, spiritual stuff. If you haven't joined us before, my name is Mayume.
I'm Manjeet.
And we are Lightworkers Unite.
Yay.
Yeah. And we want to talk about something that's coming up. We have a retreat. It's our second retreat ever, a Lightworkers Unite spiritual retreat. Mm-hmm. And we're so excited. It's October 17th through the 19th.
Yeah.
And it's at Skamania Lodge in Stevenson, Washington. So kind of the southern part of Washington State on the border of Washington and Oregon. Beautiful location. And we are expecting and planning on 50 women.
Yeah.
Are you one of them?
Well, we're half full.
Yes, you guys, we're halfway full. So
awesome.
Yeah, we're hoping that we could entice you guys to come, and here's why. Today we're going to discuss fire. So this retreat is all about the elements.
Yeah.
And so we're doing a fire ceremony. We're doing work with air, and we're doing water and earth, and then the cosmos.
Yes. And the theme is embracing the divine feminine.
Yeah, that's the most important part.
We're really kind of doubling down on that, right? And I think that the timing of this feels really right. Mm-hmm. To really have women feel like they're in their power for lots of different reasons. I think, we are really being called to unite the beautiful sovereignty of women, and just what does it mean to really embrace the divine feminine. And we thought a really fun way to do that would be with the elements, of course. So
much fun being outdoors. And then bringing some of the elements indoors. It's going to be pretty magical.
Yeah.
So do we want to start with fire?
Yes.
We want to talk about it. We'll kind of do a little bit about how we feel about fire and how we're going to connect with fire. And okay.
Well, it was kind of fun, right? The way we were planning this, coming up with the themes and coming up with how we wanted to really engage, the divine feminine. And like when you think of fire, name, what comes up for you? What do you think of as far as like the divine feminine and fire?
To me, fire. And I happen to be the fire sign. I'm an Aries girl. So I think of confidence, power. I do fiery, stubborn. There's all those other things too, which is kind of me too. But I think of power and confidence and really forging through and kind of taking over and getting shit done. So it can be really powerful and scary too. Right. But burning things, ending things. I do like ashes. I think of fire burning something, but then starting again. I always think of the phoenix.
In the Harry Potter.
She read my
thank you. Where's she going?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Same but different. Yeah. No, I know. I think of the same things. But I think transformation is the for me when I think of fire, because of course I'm the water sign. So a little
Mhm.
different, right? Fire is very exciting for me. It's got a lot of passion and a lot of power, but it's also I'm a little intimidated by
Yeah.
fire, right? Like it's not my go-to element, but I'm also like really fascinated with the power of fire and its transformational abilities. So like when I think of fire, I think of exactly, Dumbledore's Phoenix, Fox,
Yes.
and how those phases of life where there's fire and then there's the deconstruction into the ashes, and out of the
Yeah.
ashes are born anew,
And
you
yeah,
know.
rebirth. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
transmutation. That was the word I was like, right? A
Yeah.
transmutation of energy.
Mhm.
So something that
Yes.
was, yeah, oh gosh. So the fire, and then it's smoke, and then it's ashes.
Yes,
I
and it
mean,
kind of
oh,
brings in, right, air and earth
right.
as well. Like
Yeah.
the ashes
Yeah.
are, part of the
And the
part of
wind comes and carries it away. Oh my gosh.
yeah, it's a really powerful energy and emotion.
Yeah.
And what would that feel like for a woman to just really embody that, like really. And that
Mhm.
might be a great inquiry for all of you to take away is, how do you connect with fire? What does that mean to you? Does it make you feel trepidatious? Does it make you feel a little nervous,
Mhm.
or do you like lean into that and think, yeah, yep, I'm
Yeah.
all about fire,
Yeah.
and I
That's
think
so
that's,
interesting.
yeah, it's a really cool opportunity at the retreat, I think, to do this in a really safe and fun environment where we're going to really
Right.
look at what are some of the things that we are ready to release
Yeah.
in our life and
Yeah.
transmutate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. And something else I was thinking is a candle. I think of,
Yeah.
I love burning candles. I love looking into the
Yes.
flame for meditation.
Yes.
I love camping and being at the fire pit,
Mm.
looking into the fire. And I turn on my fireplace almost every single day in the fall and winter because I love the coziness, the comfort. I love the heat, and I like to be warm. So there's so many things about the fire that I gravitate towards.
I love that.
I really
Yeah.
think it's comforting for me.
Yeah. There's nothing to me like a campfire,
Yeah.
like having the girls, and my girls were Girl Scouts all the way up until high school. And I just remember, I just have such fond memories of like these young girls and the moms and, building these fires together and, cooking over the fire,
Yep.
using it for fuel and,
Yes.
making, just being in community. Yeah. So there's something really powerful about a
I
bonfire. Yeah.
agree. Surrounding around that, the fire pit, the
Mm,
fire, and a fire table. I mean, how many
yeah.
times people are surrounding themselves around the fire at night with a
Yes.
glass of wine, which could be us also at the retreat. We're just saying we are serving wine. We are those spiritual teachers, so we invite wine. You don't have to drink wine, but we will. We're definitely going to have a very comforting, but also I'm going to ask you guys to step it up a little bit and think about what it is that you want to release.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll have you guys journal, kind of go inward and talk about, well, not talk about, you won't be talking, but you'll be writing things down on a piece of paper.
Mhm.
And right, we're gonna have them write it down. This is very personal, it's very private. Like I'm gonna write my shit down too. I don't want anyone to read it. It's all the things that I want to throw in the fire.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's one thing that I really love is when we are in community and as women, that's one thing with the retreats. And I think this is really important, obviously, to me and I both, is reserving judgment,
Yeah,
of others, but also reserving judgment of yourself.
that's right.
Right. So what does that look like to carve out some really sacred and special time to be witness to yourself,
Mhm.
and if it feels right to share, great. There's going to be 50 beautiful women that you can share this with, or even sharing this with women after in reflection.
Yep. Or
No.
even just the woman that's sitting next to you. Maybe it's too scary, right? Or intimidating to do the entire group. I would say
Yeah,
a lot of people are like,
absolutely.
I don't want to stand up in front of everyone. But maybe
Yeah.
it's the partner that you ended up sitting next to at the table or in the line, that you might want to share. We might have
Yeah.
to do that. Now I'm like,
I
my
know.
mind's going, ooh, I kind of like that because we want you to step out of your comfort zone a little bit
Yeah.
and do this. And then there's a forgiveness part that I always associate with fire, and where, who do you need to forgive, or an event or something in your life. And then the flip side of that is, what within yourself do you need to forgive, to let go, and
Yeah, love that.
and really just set it free. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So fire, pretty powerful element that we're going to be really diving in, man. That's like Friday night. That's like right off the bat, because I feel like it's very difficult to embrace new things and really invite, the powerful things that we want to attract or embrace within ourselves as the divine feminine, if we're not really releasing some of those things that
Agreed.
are not serving us.
Gotta make room, right? I want to release and let go of all the shit so that I can bring more beauty and more inspiration, more things to my life. Because I feel like, gosh, sometimes it's hard to bring that in if you have things that are blocking or keeping you stuck. So we're really gonna open up Friday night into a beautiful, oh my gosh, I can visualize it already. So
oh my God, it's gonna be.
do we want to talk about like
no?
Oh,
well, yes. I don't know. Do we want to give it away? Do we want to maybe?
Well, I was going to say the elemental that is associated with fire that we're bringing in. Or do you want to not?
I don't know. What do you think?
Do you want to wait?
I
Look at it's a cliffhanger. You won't know. We're not going to tell you. She's like, no. Okay, yeah. No,
maybe. I don't know.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe in the next episode.
Oh, okay.
We might do a little more teasing.
Yeah.
Because when you sign up, we do want some things to be a bit of a surprise too.
That's
for
true.
you.
If we tell you everything, then you're gonna be like, oh, I already know what's gonna happen. That's true. That's true.
And those sacred women that are really gonna be committed to like join us, they're gonna go, yeah, like, wow, that was not what I was expecting, maybe, So I don't know. I'm a little bit of a maybe surprise. We'll see.
I agree. We're gonna give you a little bit of information.
No.
And then we're gonna leave the rest for surprise and
yeah, but I think
an
that
element of surprise. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. But yeah, I think talking about the fire, and even, even if you can't attend, right? There's still some beautiful takeaways today about your relationship with fire and what that means. But that doesn't mean that we still don't want you to come. So yeah, please do. We have some and speaking of, we have some amazing payment plans as well.
Oh yes.
So there's no need to feel like you need to pay for the whole thing right away. Okay.
Yeah, it's a savior spot. To us. Very important. If we do not want money to be a deterrent.
Absolutely. Okay.
So that's important to us, that you find a way. We are willing to work with you guys.
Yeah,
we are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is going to be.
We can be creative because that is actually really, really important. So if this is resonating with you, you can check out all the information on our website, Lightworkers Unite show.com.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't quite 100%. I don't know why I got a little nervous. It was like done.
Yeah, lightworkersuniteshow.com. And the reason why we do show is because we have this show, and this show, this podcast is what's really bringing everyone together. And this is why we've started these retreats. We started with workshops and little gatherings and events, and now we are bringing everyone together, hence the Unite. We really want you light workers to come. And when we say light workers, what is a light worker?
Oh my gosh. Go back to that. A light worker is anybody who is connected to the light. Yeah. I mean, in essence, right? It is someone who is focused and driven and is looking for optimism in their life. It is the person who is ready to see sun, energy, light energy. That doesn't mean we're always going to be positive and happy, right? If you've listened to our podcast, we go through some dark shit.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that we abandon the light, even in those dark times. So
correct.
Light worker is someone who wields the light for good. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's in a very general sense. Oh, hi. Sorry. Oh boy. I talk too much with my hands.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Yeah.
a problem.
Well, it's a whole new setup too. We're kind of like,
I know. I feel like I can't, I'm like,
can't move.
like, I don't want to like move too much. I got my head on this little, I got all these cameras. I love it.
I love it.
But
So
yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Maybe our light worker listeners may want to know is how, if you want, why would you want to come to this retreat?
Yeah.
So what do you feel like? Who is this for?
Yeah.
You want to like maybe give a little list or a little things like this,
Yes.
like this retreat is for those who wish to, I would say, one, look like a little deeper inward into their own spiritual journey.
Yeah.
What else?
Well, I mean, the theme, right, is divine feminine.
Yeah.
And so I think that to me is like the biggest pull, right? It is the woman who is really looking for that balance, looking to really embrace her divinity, and her
celebrate it.
femininity.
Yeah,
And not be
celebrate it.
afraid of that, right? Like, I think that's one of the things when we were creating this workshop that I really, I feel really, really powerfully connected to is, as a woman, the divine feminine is everything. It's not just about being feminine and being a pretty girl or whatever the fuck that
Yeah.
is, right? Being the divine feminine means being a warrior,
Yeah.
right? And that's kind of what we're talking a little bit about with the fire element, right? Is
Yes.
what does that mean to really be in your power, in your divine feminine, and include power, include the power that fire brings. So it is really, I feel like, bringing the multidimensionalism to the divine feminine, that it is also soft and beautiful like water and air, right?
Yes.
But it's also grounded and rooted in power
And
the
strong.
earth, yeah. But also transformational like fire,
Yeah.
And so,
And even if you think about it, I think as far as the female body goes,
yeah.
think about all the transformation that this beautiful vessel goes through, right? I mean, starting off with hormones, in the adolescence, all of a sudden we've got boobs here, right? There's all these things going on. And then when we transform for those that wish to, and not every woman does, but to actually create a human being in this vessel.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're both moms, biological children, and that to me, that transformation and really embracing my body and thinking of all the wonderful and magical warrior things it can do.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
That is
nuts.
within us. It is kind of nuts. I think sometimes we are the stronger gender because of that.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I mean, yeah, if my husband was listening to, I feel like we are really powerful. We're really strong, that we can endure a lot. And
Absolutely.
and so there's that part of embracing our feminine vessels for all that it can do.
I mean, there's that really famous quote, and I don't know who it is, so we'll have to fact check this later at some point. But it's this concept that women are born with pain. We know pain. We have menstrual cycles. And we understand the transformational power of pain very differently than men.
I agree.
And that's really where this where the retreat kind of came from too, is that there is something very intrinsically different about the feminine, that we endure these things, within our bodies, like you're saying, whether it's childbirth or hormones or post menopause or
breastfeeding. Hello.
These
babies have teeth at some point.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's not for everyone.
That shit hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls, that hurt.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I was watching some kind of clip or show that they were showing. They had, I think it was maybe 3 men that put on this strap and to feel what menstrual cycle cramps feel like.
Yes.
I mean, they were out of their chair on the floor. They couldn't even handle it.
No, it was ridiculous. And these women are just like,
we're working, we're cleaning, we're cooking, we're breastfeeding while, I mean, come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why did we build this retreat?
I know.
Like the
really honor us women,
I know.
right? The female light worker
Mhm.
and all that we embody. And it's there's no exclusion here. This is about femininity that exists in all of us.
Yeah.
My husband has femininity too.
Absolutely.
Like we have
Yeah.
masculinity within us. So it's not exclusion, but it is really to honor.
Yeah.
Honor
Yeah.
and embrace. And I think in the world today, we need to stand strong.
Yes.
We women need to have a voice, continue to have a voice.
Yeah.
We will not be shut down.
No, and we want sovereignty over our and autonomy over our body and our
Yes.
well-being, our mental health and our physical health and our emotional health, our spiritual health, right?
Yeah.
It's really, really important in our energetic self. Like we are really, really powerful. And we just like, can we just get a minute? Can we just have one retreat? I just want one retreat where we
Yeah.
can get into it.
Yeah.
The one thing I think that's going to be really interesting too, you're talking about, I love this, like challenging yourself and looking at things from, like as a woman. The other part is why we wanted to bring in the elements too, right?
Yeah.
And all of the things that are going to happen in the retreat. I think what's really exciting for me is um, there are a lot of women that aren't as connected to maybe their emotional self,
Right. Yeah.
and that's one of the things that we want to do with water, for example,
Yes.
right?
I'm
Is
so excited for that
reflection
one.
and
Yeah.
water, right?
That's next week. That's
Next week's episode.
Mhm.
But there are going to be aspects of the divine feminine of every woman where we might be disconnected to. Like
Yeah.
we might not, like I was talking about fire. I do have a bit of a, I don't know if I'm, it
Yeah.
feels scary, it doesn't feel quite a natural element, but being in this safe place, it's going to be a cool place to explore that.
Yeah.
That there are so many different edges and spaces for us
I
that
agree.
maybe you've never experienced before or had places to talk about it and just explore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I like to explore.
We like to explore.
Why not?
Let's
Come
see light
explore
workers.
with us. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I do feel that women right now need to be honored, need to be
Yes.
acknowledged.
Mhm.
We are divine, and as Manjeet always says, we are sovereign. That is like her word. I love it. But we are powerful, and we deserve to sit and explore and go inward and really allow ourselves to heal and grow and expand and be better.
Yeah. So give yourself permission.
Yeah.
Whether it is in the small things that you do every day or giving yourself permission to sign up for this.
Yeah. Like I said,
To
we will
really
help
get
you.
away from your family, get away from,
Mhm.
all of the things that you're surrounded with. And there's a lot of data out there that supports um, the concept of retreating. When you actually leave your environment, um, something changes
Yeah.
within you. Yeah. There's a lot of really, really powerful data now that supports even like 2 days away from your home and your work and your
And
environment,
your routine.
your
right?
routine.
Yeah.
It can create massive shifts in your wellness.
Yeah. And I would think in your brain activity too,
Totally.
right? They
Yeah.
say only coming from a daughter of a mother who has Alzheimer's,
Yeah.
they're even going the way you drive to work every day or the what you do in the morning to switch it up a little bit. They
Yeah.
say there's positive things in doing that. Don't take the same way. Don't be a robotic
Yeah.
and just, oh yeah, because you're not being mindful and you're not
Yeah.
thinking it. So switching it up, go a different way, maybe take the longer route. Change up your routine.
Yeah.
I do believe routine and structure is good, but I also believe in breaking it up a little bit too, because you don't want to continue being robotic and repeating the same things to pretty soon where you're not mindful of it. It's
Yeah.
on autopilot.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's pretty magical and it's going to be amazing. And we would love to answer any questions that you have. If anything
Yeah.
comes up after listening to this, that you want to know more about the price points or the packages
Yeah.
to come, any information about what to do there, how to get there, I mean, please reach out to us. We would love, love, love to
It's
talk to
about
you
a
about it.
3-hour drive from the Seattle area.
Yeah.
Okay. And also, we are taking care of, and what's included is all of your meals.
Yeah.
Okay. All the meals, the entire workshop, You will have a swag bag of wonderful gifts from Manjeet, me. And then the only thing that so on top of that price point is that we are having you guys pay for your own hotel room, because sometimes people want to maybe pay a little bit more to have a private room.
Yeah.
We have a beautiful room block for all of you guys, and
great
a
pricing.
really great price for Skamania Lodge. That is $229 a night.
Yeah. And they have a full spa that you can have access to. So a lot of folks are actually coming a little early
to do some spa
and-
treatments. 10% is being offered to you guys of spa treatments, and all the amenities are included. So you
Yes.
can come to Skamania and be a part of our retreat. And then if you wanted to go and use the spa's amenities, their steam bath, the sauna, their whirlpool, is that right?
Whirlpool.
This is
Yes.
hot tub. Now don't hot the pool. You get to use that
Yeah.
free of charge.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, and the grounds are gorgeous.
Oh my
So
gosh.
beautiful place to walk and have some forest bathing and all the things. So we love you. We love you. We love you. And we're so happy to be back. We also want to really thank you all for your patience with us getting back into the groove.
Yes, and we are. We're
we
going to get
are.
back into this. But yeah, we
Okay.
figured we'd dive into the elements. So this is fire, and we're not going to tell you everything so that you'll be surprised when you come. And next week we're going to dive into water.
Yes, and kind of a little bit of how that's going to look like in the retreat. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you all for listening.
Thanks for coming.
We
Thanks for
love
being
you.
here. We're so excited about where this show is going. So not only do we have the retreat and gathering all you light workers together, but we're also going to be having guests. I know we've said this many
Yes.
times, but this is actually happening.
Mhm.
And then we're also going to do some live shows where we're going to take questions and maybe do some readings during the show. If that's something you're interested in, tune in, be a part of it, and we'll have more information about that as we get closer to.
Well, thank you for your patience.
Yes.
We love you. Continue to listen, and thank you for supporting us, whether by you listen, come to our workshops, or obviously come to this beautiful, beautiful retreat.
Bring a friend.
Bring a friend. Oh my gosh.
Bring a friend.
Bring a friend, because friends are
fun.
cool.
We love friends.
All
right.
All right. We love you.
We love you guys.
Thanks for
Thanks for hanging out. Bye.